This is Larnaca, day 3, and the plan is to visit Nicosia. Beautiful morning, blue sky. I decided to go from Larnaca by bus to Nicosia. Before going to Nicosia, I'll have breakfast first here in Larnaca and go around a bit. In the years leading up to 1964, Cyprus stood at a delicate crossroads of colonial legacy, ethnic tension, and geopolitical rivalry. Under British rule until 1960, the island's Greek Cypriot majority gravitated toward the idea of enosis, union with Greece, while the Turkish Cypriot community, constituting around 18% of the population, leaned toward maintaining either the status quo or partition. The constitutional arrangements of independence attempted to balance the two communities, but deep mistrust remained. By 1964, United Nations peacekeeping force in Cyprus, UNFICYP, had been called in as the violence escalated between Greek and Turkish Cypriots, a vivid reminder that Cyprus was not just a scenic Mediterranean island, but also a focal point of Cold War and regional dynamics. It's mixed, some new, modern buildings, but still there's a lot of construction. They're preparing for rebuilding. Not so many people pay attention, but they have pretty nice graffiti. And again, this is the main church, but I approached it from a different side this time. Morning time for breakfast, around 9 a.m., but many people were coming already. Some parts are still under construction. They're rebuilding buildings, making new roads, so yeah, people are investing money. The economy looks like it's not bad. This is my morning coffee. So, we have coffee, big breakfast, a typical breakfast in Cyprus. Cheese, olives, some veggies. Very nice. Last walk on the beach. And then I went to the bus I checked out from my apartment and went to the bus to travel to Nicosia. We arrived in Nicosia. This is like the main bus station, very close to the city center, very well organized. The buses are quite good, pretty good communication across Cyprus. Definitely no complaints. Straight away, you can see some ancient walls. Maybe not ancient, but still, they look pretty nice. You can feel that it's the capital city. Maybe not as impressive as in some other countries, but still very nice. And the most important thing, when I walked around there, I felt safe. So even if you walk alone, or if a woman travels alone, you feel this city is safe. Prices are average, cheaper of course than London. You can enjoy food, ice creams. I have ice cream and orange juice. I don't remember exactly, but definitely it's like half the price compared to London. At least half price, so that was very nice. Even though it was out of season, they still had sun tents to protect people from the sun, because summer must be very hot here. Decided to cross the border because I wanted to experience and see this demilitarized zone. At that moment, I wanted to compare life in Cyprus and the Turkish side. I was very curious because I had heard many stories about it. So I went to border control. From the Cyprus side, you can go through, enter and come back. But from the Turkish side, no one can enter Cyprus. That's unusual. They register your passport, put your details into the system, and when you come back, they already have your information, so you just check and go back. From the Turkish side, you cannot enter Cyprus. Only Cyprus people or tourists can go to Turkey. So many cameras here. This is the start of the demilitarized zone. On the left of this during the war, buildings were left untouched for 60 years. You can still see marks of war on the walls. If someone likes history, this is definitely the place to cross. You can really feel that something happened here. When you go through, it's suddenly a different world. You can feel the difference, fewer people, and you can see that the economy and wealth are on a completely different level. It feels like there's less money here, a poorer economy on that side. As I walked, I saw so many fake brands, expensive brands sold cheaply, right after the border. Just crossing the border feels like entering a different world. Beautiful historic buildings. I went into Büyük Han. It's free to enter. I went around and upstairs. Büyük Han is one of the most beautiful Ottoman inns in Cyprus. A peaceful, artistic place full of small shops and cafes. It's definitely worth visiting.
But if we want to stay somewhere, we can eat. We can drink some beer.
Right behind Buyuk Han is Salimi Chami. I wanted to enter Salimi Chami, but unfortunately, it was under renovation, so tourists were not allowed. I went to a nice, stylish coffee shop. The prices were in Turkish currency, and unfortunately, at that moment, I didn't have an internet connection, so I couldn't check the exchange rate between the British pound and Turkish currency. I ordered cakes, coffee and juice, as you can see, but the prices were like London prices. It was very expensive, and there were very few people. The interior felt very nice, but still very expensive. After that, I went out again, and just outside, there were many fake brand shops again. I was coming to re-enter the border. While walking, I could still see lots of branded clothes and bags, even Burberry, an English brand I like. You can buy them very cheaply here. Anyway, I came back to enter the Cyprus side, and it was quick. Now I'm back in Cyprus. Cyprus is very popular. You can see so many people compared to the Turkish side. Lots of people enjoying. It's multicultural, many different nationalities. On 21st December 1963, tensions erupted in Nicosia when a Greek Cypriot police patrol stopped a Turkish Cypriot couple for document checks. The incident quickly escalated. 2 Turkish Cypriots were killed, and the violence ignited across the island. Over the next several weeks, the crisis became what the Turkish Cypriot side calls Bloody Christmas. In total, 364 Turkish Cypriots and 174 Greek Cypriots lost their lives, and around 25,000 Turkish Cypriots from over 100 villages were displaced into enclaves. The aftermath also saw the creation of what became known as the Green Line, dividing Nicosia, and the formal withdrawal of many Turkish Cypriots from participation in the island's government. Before departing back to Paphos, I had my last mojito. Then I rushed to the bus and took the bus from Nicosia to Paphos. I arrived late in Paphos. I walked around, looked for our accommodation, and explored again. The weather was pretty nice as well. I recommend visiting Paphos. They have an airport in Paphos and also one in Larnaca. My flight was from Paphos, so I went around the island and came back to enjoy the last day in Paphos. Cyprus officially attained independence on the 16th of August 1960, having struck the Zurich and London agreements. At that time, the island had a total population of about 573,566, some 442,138, 77.1%, Greek Cypriots, 104,320, 18.2%, Turkish Cypriots, and 27,108, 4.7% others. Fast forward to 2025, the population of the Republic of Cyprus is estimated at approximately 1.37 million people. The growth comes with its own transformations: tourism booming, a more diverse resident profile, and the island's evolving role in the Eastern Mediterranean. I saw some ancient structures and came back walking, quite a long walk from Paphos to the more residential area. As you can see, over these 3 days I walked a lot, about 16,000 steps, because of exploring these residential areas. We rented an apartment. After checking in, I went to eat dinner, had some cocktails and nice squid rings. I always enjoy seafood when I can, and that was the finish of the day.